Hi guys, lots going on in April. So this video is covering off key dates. We'll cover off business owners and how the key dates that you need to be aware of this first, and then we'll look at personal and individual taxes secondly. So the 1st of April was the date that the new minimum wage rates kicked in. So you need to ensure that you are paying the right rates as an employer, and they commence from the 1st of April. The corporation tax main rate increases to 25%. This was previously 19%. However, there is a small profits rate of 19%. We have a separate two-part video on this because it can be quite complex. We'll put the link in the comments below. There's substantial changes to R&D tax relief claims. They commenced from the 1st of April. The main points to note is that pre-notification to HMRC is required. All claims are to be made digitally. I didn't even know that you could make a claim not being digitally. I've always submitted ours for our clients digitally. The RDEC increases to 20% from 13%. SME additional deductions reduced from 130% to 86%, so there's a significant deduction there. SME credit rate is reduced from 14.5% to 10%, with the exception if you're an R&D intensive company. This is a precursor to what is believed that everyone claiming R&D will fall under the RDEC going forward. So it'll be just one claim that you can be made not to. There is likely increases to your business rates in light of revaluation of properties, which will have taken place on the 1st of April. However, there's a 2023 supporting small business relief. We'll put the link in the comments, which is available, which essentially means that your business rates won't increase any more than £600 for the 2023-24 tax year, subject to there being an increase in your business property rates because of the revaluation that took place on the 1st of April, and that you also have lost some or all of your small business rate relief or rural rate relief. Again, we'll just put that link in the comments. Next key date is the 5th of April, which is tomorrow. Employers need to register for payroll benefits for the 2023-24 tax year if you've not already done so. Also, is the deadline to pay voluntary Class 2 NIC payments. That needs to be made by tomorrow. The 6th of April, the key dates here are seed enterprise investment scheme companies can raise up to £250,000 increase in funding, and that's increased from £150,000. An annual investor in a CIS scheme is had their limits increased to £200,000 going forward. Basis periods, we're going to do a separate video about this, so we'll probably post that up next week or the week after. But basis periods, if you're an unincorporated business, so in other words, generally not a limited company, if your year end is not coterminous with the tax year, so 5th of April, this year you need to start the transition to bringing your tax year end to your financial year end, or accounting year end, should I say, in line with the personal tax year. To be honest, you should already be made aware of this by your accountant or tax advisor. To start putting steps in place. 7th of April, any VAT returns for the quarter ended the 28th of February 2023 need to be submitted to HMRC, and any VAT liability paid, unless of course it's on direct debit, will be taken a few days later. The 19th of April is your deadline for employers to submit their final payroll report to HMRC, and the 30th of April is the corporation tax return filing deadline for companies with an accounting period ended the 30th of April 2022. Key dates for individuals and personal taxes. So the 5th of April, tomorrow, is the last day of the personal tax year. So you have basically 24 hours, a last opportunity for the following: to make any pensions qualifying for tax relief, and they need to be paid into your pension fund. Utilise the £2,000 dividend allowance of 0%. Max out your ISA, cap is £20,000. Claim the up to £1,000 from government utilising a LISA. And that's £4,000 maximum you pop into there. It's the deadline to make a claim for married couples allowance for 2022-23. And if you want to withdraw it for 2023-24, you need to do that by the 5th of April. And it's the last day to utilise your capital gains tax allowance of £12,300 for any disposals made up to the 5th of April. 6th of April is the new tax year. A dividend allowance of 0% drops from £2,000 to £1,000. Additional rate taxpayers have a reduced threshold from 150,000 to 125, 140. Your pension allowance increases from 40 to 60,000. Your lifetime allowance cap has now been removed. Lump sum pension drawdown, where you would have previously been taxed at 55% for some people, is now just going to be taxed at your marginal rate of income tax. And finally, the capital gains tax exempt amount. So when you make a disposal of a capital asset that's subject to capital gains tax, the amount that is tax-free is £6,000, and that's reduced, and that's for individuals, and for trusts it's £3,000. I hope that helps. It's a brief overview. There's a lot more detail on our website. I'll pop all the links in the comments below. And thanks for listening. Bye.